Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah, alhamdulillah. Salatu wassalam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. Allahumma la sahla illa ma ja'altahu sahla wa anta taj'alul hazna idha shi'ta sahla. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum. I welcome you all to the class of دروس اللغة العربية لغير الناطقين بها إن شاء الله تعالى. Today we are going to start lesson number 16. Lesson 16 where we are going to learn form 2 inshallah ta'ala, form 2 this lesson. So last time we learned we learned so many things in lesson 13, 14, 15. One we learned in the beginning, if you remember, talab and jawab talab. Like talab and jawab talab, it will be majzoom. Like tashtahid or ijtahid, work hard. What will happen? Tanjah. This is what we learned last time. I mean in talab. So this is amr. And the jawab talab will be majzoom, tanjah. This is what we learned in the beginning classes, ijtahid, tanjah. And then we started learning law, harfu imtina, limtina. Law kana fihima. In the Quran it comes out, law kana fihima alihatun. If there was any other god, gods, illallah, لفسدتا لو كان فيهما آلهة إلا الله لفسدتا. If there were any gods in fihima, in the heavens and the sky, heavens and the earth, except Allah, lafasadata, they both would have been corrupted. So yeah, law is lam. We add a lam for muthbat sentence, lam, law kana. Then we learned about tadzimu fi'alain in taf'al, af'al. If you do, I do. In taf'al, in tadrus, adrus. If you study, I study. And we learned where fa comes. So one, we learned ismiya on a nominal sentence. Talabiyya, amr, istifham and nahi. Ismiyatun, jamid, laysa, and ma, and qad, and seen, sawfa, ka'annama. All these will get fa. Seen, sawfa, lan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 of them, right? This is what we learned. All these will get a fa. So we are done with those things. Alhamdulillah. From this lesson, we are learning about 3 friends: fa, ain, and lam. Right? So these are 3 friends. Now, fa kalima, the first radical; ain kalima, second radical; and lam kalima, the third radical. Now we learned form 1. What was form 1? Fa'ala, yaf'alu. Now this is form 1. This is form 1. And we learned it has 6 forms. How many? 6 forms. 6 babs, or you can say 6 babs. We learned all these babs. First bab is what? Bab nasara. Nasara, yansuru. Then we learned bab fataha, yaftahu. What does this bab mean? If the middle letter has a fatha, it will change into dhamma. Middle letter has a fatha, it will remain fatha. Here, fatha to dhamma, fatha to fatha. Then bab daraba. Look at the middle letter, that's it. Yadribu. Fatha to kasra. Here it will become a kasra. Yadribu. Then we learned sami'a, kasra to fatha. Yasma'u. These are the 4 important ones. There are 2 unimportant ones which are rare: karuma, yakurumu, dhamma to dhamma, and the last one, hasiba. You need not even learn, only like 9 or 10 verbs in the whole language, or maybe less, around that number. Hasiba, yahsibu. So these are the most important parts. Remember, for three-letter verbs are the most difficult ones. Now, people think they are the most easy ones because you studied it, but they are the most difficult ones. Why? Because the masters are not on a fixed pattern. You have to memorize all the mastar, like nasra yansuru nasran, fatah yaftahu fathan, daraba yadribu darban. Everything is sama yasmau saman. So you have to look in the dictionary what the masters are. And you cannot even guess most of them. Like fataha, you can guess if it's a throat letter. But for others, you cannot guess. And Samia also you can guess 99%. If you have a kasraya, you'll get a fatha. So all this we learned in book 2. Today, these three friends wanted to become strong. This fa, ain, and lam. They wanted to become strong. Now there are two ways in the beginning to become strong. One, internal strong. Like you develop internal energy now, and then external energy. Right, something external energy. So how do you do internal energy? So they went to a doctor or some guy, and they told you double ain. So ain is becoming double. This is form 2. So ain became fa, ain, and lam. So this is how it is. Fa'ala. Fa'ala. So this is internal energy. Internal energy. This is called internal energy. And why is it called internal? See, kasara means he broke. He broke. Kasara is he broke, right? Now, he didn't break actually. He smashed it into pieces. So kasara, he smashed into pieces. Pieces. So this is kasara. 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 So this is form 2. In the next lesson, we'll learn that. We'll go to external energy. External energy. For example, these guys will go to Hamza. These guys will go to Hamza, and Hamza will agree to. So it'll become af'ala. Will agree to help. It'll become af'ala. Af'ala. And this Hamza is called Hamza at-ta'diya. Hamza at-ta'diya. What this Hamza does is, like the internal energy, same thing, internal energy, Hamza ta'diya makes this verb muta'addi. Muta'addi means it makes it transitive. So zahaba, right, means it's intransitive, right? He went. But if I want to say, make it transitive, I say azhaba. Azhaba, he sent someone. Or he made someone to go. So azhaba, azhaba. Oh. Which one once again? So this is form 2. Kasara, yukassiru. This Hamza ta'diya, last one. Yeah. See, one is internal energy, right? Internal energy. And that is form 2. And this is form 4. Af'ala. You go to this Hamza guy. This Hamza guy will make you, he has superpowers. He'll make the transitive verb into intransitive. Now, so like kharaja. Kharaja means he left. It does not take an object. He left. It does not take an object. So it'll become akhraja. He made someone to leave, or he threw someone out. See, now it'll take an object. Akhraja. Kharaja, akhraja. We'll learn all these things, don't worry. But this is what it is. Now, this is what it is. This is what it is. So form 2 and form 4. Form 2, form 4. These things have common. Right? These things have common. Form 2 and form 4 are friends, generally speaking. Generally speaking, we learn why are they friends, because they, even this internal energy, form 2 also, makes the verb muta'addi sometimes. But whatever rule I said, it's not a general rule, right? You cannot understand the meaning through the forms. You have to look into the dictionary. I will keep saying this again and again, because everyone asks. We can guess sometimes there are general rules, but it's not applicable like 100%. 100%. And we learn, inshallah, it is not applicable 100%. Okay. So we are just stuck with internal energy, that is form 2. So fa, ain and lam, they became strong. How did they become strong? By doubling their middle friend. They brought another friend of ain, fa, ain and lam. And you do idgham, it becomes fa'ala. 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 Okay. Fa'ala, which is form 2. Now let's look into the conjugation. How do you do fa'ala conjugation? Same. So let us take maybe darrasa example. Darrasa. Darrasa will become what will become? Hua darrasa. He taught. Then huma, what will be huma? Can you guess? Darrasa with an alif. Hum, they all. Darrasu, yes. Darrasu, they all taught. Same thing, no? Then hiya, she taught. Darrasat. Darrasat. I'm going very slowly because it's the first time we are learning all this. And darrasat, then huma again. Darrasata. Then hunna. Hunna. Hunna is what? Darrasna, yes. Darrasna. Darrasna. Then anta. You taught. Hunna is they taught, right? Anta. Darrasta. Antuma. Darrastuma. Antum. Same thing, no? Darrastum. You all taught. Anti. Darrasti. And then antuma. Darrastuma. Antunna. You all taught. And then darrastunna. Ana. Ana. Darrastu. Ana darrastu. Nahnu darrasna. Very easy. Nahnu darrasna. Form 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. This is just form 2. Okay. Nahnu darrasna. Madi is the same. Darrasna. Okay. Now let us look at mudare. What is the mudare now? Darrasa. Any idea? Darrasa. You darrisu. Why? Because it has 4 letters. See? Fa, ain, lam. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is double, no? This is twins. 4 letters. Yes. So huwa yudarrisu. He is teaching. Yudarrisani. Yudarrisuna. Yudarrisuna. Then hiya. What will be here? Tudarrisu. Correct. Don't get confused with the dhamma. Hiya tudarrisu. Then tudarrisani. And then hunna. No, you will be back. Yudarrisna. Anta. Tudarrisu. You are teaching. Tudarrisani. Tudarrisani. And then you all. Tudarrisuna. You all are teaching. Anti. What is anti? Tudarrisina. Antuma is again tudarrisani. Antunna tudarrisna. Yes. You should just get used to all these things. Ana udarrisu. I am teaching. Nahnu nudarrisu. We are teaching. We are teaching. نحن ندرس. This is Madi, this is Mudara. How do we make Amr now? Amr. We take Tudarrisu, right? And do chop, chop. Will be left with what? Darris. That's it. Darris. Darris. No need to bring Hamza because we can read this. It has a fatha, no? We brought a Hamza because it has a sukoon in 3-letter verbs. But here, no need to do anything. Darris. Yeah. Darris, teach. Tudarrisani, what will be the next one? You both teach. Amr. It will become what? Chop, chop. Chop 2 things. First and last. Chop the noon and the dal. It become Darris. Darrisa. You both teach. Then Darrisu. You all teach. Darrisi. No need Hamza. Darrisi. Darrisa again. And Darrisna. Darrisna. This is Amr. Second person we make no Amr. Darris, Darrisa, like Qabbala. Qabbala is what, you know? To kiss. To kiss. Qabbala. So Qabbil, Qabbila, Qabbilu, Qabbili, Qabbila, Qabbilna. Right? I hope this is clear. Same thing. You just need to get used to it. Don't worry about Yudarris, Yudarrisana, Yudarrisuna. I mean, you get used to it, inshallah ta'ala. Now, how do we make Ismul Fa'il? You take the Mudare, Yudarrisu. Ismul Fa'il is how? Ismul Fa'il. Like in 3 letters, we made on the pattern of fa'il, like qatala yaqtulu qatil. Here, yeah, change yudarrisu into mudarris. Change the mudarrisun. The one who's teaching is called mudarris. And ismul maf'ul. Ismul maf'ul. Ismul maf'ul is what? Same thing, but with a fatha, mudarras. I don't know if it is used, but this is how. Mudarras, you'll give a fatha. Same this, mudarris, mudarras. Mufa'il, mufa'al, mufa'il, mufa'al. Same like this. Just give a kasar, this you give it a fatha. Like muqabbil, the one who's kissing. The one who's being kissed, muqabbal. Or musajjil, one who's recording. Sajjala yusajjilu. Musajjil, the thing being recorded is called musajjal. Musajjalun. And what is the masdar? This is important. The masdar is important. There's only one masdar for this, tafa'il. So, darrasa yudarrisu tadris. So, form 2, no need to memorize hundreds of masdar. Any verb which comes under this form 2, the easiest part is this masdar. And this is also called bab tafa'il. Form 2 is called bab tafa'il. Bab tafa'il. Form 2 is called bab tafa'il. You can call it bab tafa'il also, because any verb which comes into this form will have this pattern. That's it. This is all about form 2. Now, this is all about form 2. You can take any verb and then look into, does it have a form 2? Don't make your own form 2s. Like dhahaba, you cannot go and take dhahaba. I mean, I don't know if it is used. We use form 4 of that. So don't make your own form 2s. Now, you go into a dictionary and then look into it. You go into a dictionary. You go into the taf'il. Sometimes what happens in this masdar is, if it's a naqis, like samma. You know what is samma? To name someone. To name someone. So masdar will have with a ta. If it's a naqis, so it will become tasmiyah. It will have a ta. Tasmiyah is naming somebody, or naming, just naming. Tasmiyatun. Or hanna'a. Hanna'a. Hanna'a is to congratulate someone. Congratulate. And congratulation is tahniya. Tahniyatun. Tahniyatun. Taf'ilatun. Tahniya. You can have a ta also, because this has a hamza at the end. It has a hamza at the end. Hamza alif maqsura. So the two rules. One, if it has a this one naqis verb with a ya or alif maqsura or the hamza, you can have a ta also at the end. Okay, help me with this verb. Hammada. Hammada is to praise. Hammada. He praises a lot. Huh? Hammada. He praises a lot. Hammada. Hamida is just to praise. Hammada, one who praises. What's his mudare? Yuhammidu. Yuhammidu. What's his ismul fa'il? One who's praising a lot. Ismul fa'il. Muhammad? No. One who's praising a lot. Ismul fa'il will be Muhammad. With a kasra. Ismul fa'il always fa'il. Kasra. Mufa'il. Mudarris. Muhammad. One who is praised a lot. Ismul maf'ul is what? Muhammad. Muhammad Sallallahu is the one who is praised a lot. He's not the one who's praising. He's the one who's praised by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Muhammadun. Okay. Hammada yuhammidu Muhammad. Muhammad. And what's the masdar of Hammada yuhammidu? The verbal noun. Any idea? Masdar? No. Bab taf'il. So this will be tahmid. Tahmid, praising a lot. Tahmid. Nam tahmid. Tahmid. And another thing which I forgot is Ismul Maf'ul is same as the Ismul Maf'ul is same as Ismu Makan and Zaman. So there's nothing, Zaman and Makan. Ismu Zaman and Ismu Makan is the same. Ismu Zaman and Ismu Makan is the same. Maf'ul. Like Salla, Yusalli. You make the Ismu Zaman same as Musalla. Musalla, the place of praying. Musallan actually. Musallan. Like Manqus, no? Musallan, the place of praying. The context tells us Musallan is the place. So it's Ismul Maf'ul. I wrote Fa'ul. This should be written as Maf'ul. This is a mistake. No? Ismul Maf'ul. Anyways. Okay. This is all about Form 2. This is all about Form 2. Inshallah ta'ala. Let's begin the lesson and read as much as possible. Now, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. 1 second. Okay. Muhammad, okay. All right. Let's begin. Al-Mudarrisu. Ya Abd al-Salami. O Abd al-Salam. أهنئك بفوزك في مسابقة حفظ القرآن الكريم وتجويده. Ya Abd al-Salam. O Abd al-Salam. أهنئك. What's the verb? هنأ. هنأ. يهنئ. 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 هنأ يهنئ. How do you write yuhanni'u? Like this? Yuhanni'u. I think it's like this. Yuhanni'u or like this. I think like this. Because the previous letter has a kasra. Hanna'a yuhanni'u. I'm not sure about the spelling. Hamza's spelling. Hanna'a yuhanni'u is to congratulate. Yuhanni'u uhanni'u. I congratulate you. Ya Abd al-Salami. Uhanni'uka. I congratulate you. Bifawzika. The verb is what? Faza. Yafuzu. Faza. Yafuzu. To be successful. Fawz is the master. With your success. For your victory, for their success. في مسابقة. This is form 3. We'll learn later on. Form 3 is what? سابق يسابق. سابق يسابق. And we'll learn in the lesson number 19. Inshallah, form 3 is you see an alif. And this is mufa'ala, that is ismul maf'ul. Like jahada, yujahidu, mujahada. So form 3 has two maf'uls. Two maf'ulun bihis. One is fi'al and the other is mufa'ala. Like you can remember jihad and mujahada. Jihad and mujahada. Both mean the same. Mujahada. Form 3 has two maf'ulun bihis, two masdars. Two masdars. So this is masdar actually. Sorry. Musabaqa. No? Two masdars. Jihad, mujahada. So musabaqa is from sabaqa yusabiqu, musabaqatun is competition. Fasabiqu ila maghfiratin min rabbikum. Race also you can say. Sabaqa yusabiqu, contest. Musabaqati hifdhil Quran, competition of memorization of the Quran. So Abdul Salam took part in a memorization of the Quran and he won in it. He became successful. He passed. I mean, he was the winner. Al-Karim wa tajweedihi. Can you tell me the verb of tajweed? Which verb is this? Which verb is this? Tajweed. It's the masdar, taf'il. So anytime you see taf'il, you should guess the verb to recite nicely. I think it's to recite nicely. Any person can guess? Or to do something good. To do something good. Can you guess this word? Tajweed, no? Jawwada. Jawwada, to do good, to recite nicely. Yujawwidu. Jawwada yujawwidu. Tajweed. Jawwada yujawwidu tajweed. Yeah. Jawwada yujawwidu tajweedan. Betterment, yeah. To do good, to modulate something, to improvise something. So he says, this guy passed in the exam. So Abdul Salam says, Ashkuruka shakara yashkuru. This is easy, right? Shakara yashkuru. Ashkuruka ya dukturu. Jazakallahu khairan. May Allah, jaza yajzi is to reward you with good. Jazakallahu khairan. Okay, so we had three verbs now. Hanna'a yuhanniu, congratulate. Sabaqa yusabiqu. And faza yufuzu also. 4. And jawwada yujawwidu. Ashkuruka ya doktor. Jazakallahu khairan. Mudarris, now he speaks to some other guy. Ya Marwanu, wazzi' hadhihi nusakha ala talabati. Wazzi'. Wazza'a yuwazzi'u. Wazzi'. Wazza'a. You was you form 2 again. So all, it'll be a rain of form 2s. Wazza, you was 0 is to distribute. Wazza, and what's the masdar? Tawzi'. Because taf'il pattern, no? Tawzi', distribution. So, ya Marwanu, wazzi', distribute. Hadhihi nusakha. Nuskhatun is a copy. Nusakh, copies. Ala talabati. Ala talabati, on the students. So we learned talib, the plural is tullab. Talib, talibun, tullab. There's another plural on the pattern of fa'ala, it is talabah. This is a confusing one because you think this is a female student, talibatun. No, this is talabah. The pattern is fa'ala. This is another pattern for broken plural. Fa'alatun. So if you see talabatun, don't get confused with this ta. Like fityatun, ikhwatun, same thing, fa'alatun, talaba. Talabatun. Fa'alatun. Ya Marwan, wazzi' hadhihi nusakha. Distribute these students on talabati, on the tullabi. Talabah. And the nusakh is also a plural, right? Fu'al pattern, fu'al. Nuskhatun, nusakh, fu'al. Fu'al. So this is a little confusing one, fa'ala pattern, because you don't see plurals. You think that this is singular, talabati. So there are some copies or something. Abdul Salam says, so this guy is asking a question. ما هذا الكتاب الضخم الذي معك يا دكتور? He's curious. What is this book? ضخم. ضخم is heavy. What is this ضخم? The verb is ضخم يضخم. ضخم يضخم. This is bab karuma, by the way, to become heavy. ضخم يضخم, to become heavy. Dakhama is the master. What is this heavy book which is with you? Alladhi ma'aka ya doktor. So he has some heavy, fat book. Dakhm. And this is manutna, which is with you. Al-Mudarris says, Hada mu'jamun jami'iyun. This is a university dictionary. Jami'i, jami'atun, jami'iyun. Ismun nisba, right? Yeah, like Hindun, India. We'll say Indian. Al-Hindu, Hindiyun. You drop the ta madbuta, by the way. So jami'atun, you drop it and becomes jami'iyun, university dictionary. You drop the ta, university dictionary. Innahu dhu fawaida muta'addidah. Indeed, it has, dhu means having, right? It is having benefits. Fa'idatun, fawaid, fa'ida, fawaid. Fa'idatun, fawaid. Fa'idatun, fawaid, benefits. Indeed, it is. Where is benefits? Muta'addidah. This is form 5. Like you take form 2. We'll learn later on, inshallah, but he has to use fa'ala. You take form 2. Now, they're not happy with this energy. So they go to ta. They go to ta, and ta adds to form 2. So form 2 plus ta is form 5. Form 5. Form 5. You can remember, right? I wrote from 5. It's form 5. Form 5. Form 2 plus ta is 5. Ta. So it'll become what? Fa'ala will become tafa'ala. Tafa'ala. And because it has 5 letters, you'll have a fatha. So yatafa'alu. And for this, inshallah, we'll learn. You can remember the verb tabassama. Tabassama, to smile. Tabassama is to smile. Yatabassamu. Yatabassamu. And master is what? Tafa'ul. We'll learn later on, inshallah. It'll come all these things. Tabassum. My father's sister's name is Tabassum. That's why I remember Tabassum. Tafa'ul, Tabassum. My amma is Tabassum. So Tabassum. Tafa'ul. And this is the master. So how did muta'addida come? This is muta'addida, mufa'ila. Mufa'ila. So the one who's smiling, ismul fa'il, mutabassim. So you take yatabassamu and then make it mutabassim. The kasra, mutabassim, smiling. So ta'addada, yata'addadu. It'll become muta'addid. Ta'addada is to count number of things. Ta'addada, yata'addadu, muta'addid, number of, a lot. Muta'addidah, muannas also. So it has a number of benefits. This verb is what? Ta'addah, yata'addah, muta'addid. You open up the ta'adda. Sorry, I wrote this thing should come on the, what do you call? Ta'adda. The tajdid should come on the dal. Yata'addah. And then muta'addid. The dal will open up. Muta'addid. And 2 dals will open up. Muta'adda, yata'adda, muta'addid. Ismul fa'il. Don't get, okay, whatever I'm writing now, if you don't get overwhelmed with all these things. Inshallah, they'll come with time, because forms will take a lot of time for you to get used to it, especially form 5, and it looks overwhelming for many of us. Don't get overwhelmed, inshallah, it'll come. Muta'addid. So It has various benefits, he says, this mu'jam, this dictionary. إنه يأتي بشرح واف. Indeed, it, this mu'jam, this dictionary, يأتي, ata yati is to come. B, if it comes with ba harfu jarra, it'll become bring. So indeed, it brings sharhin, wafin. What is wafin? Complete, perfect. The verb is wafa yafi. Wafa yafi. Wafa yafi. To be complete, to be perfect. Wafa yafi. And the ismul fa'il will be wafi, like manqus, no? Like qada yaqdi, to judge, aqadin. So manqus wafin. If you bring alif lam, the ya will come back. Al wafi. Perfect. Indeed, it brings with perfect explanation. Lil kalimati. For the words. So it brings a good explanation. Sharh is explanation, commentary. Ma amthilatin kathiratin. With various examples, many examples. وَيَذْكُرُ الْمَسَائِلَ النَّحْوِيَّةَ. And it mentions مسائل النحوية. مسائل نحوية. Grammar masail. Right? Grammar masail means issues, mas'ala, grammar issues. وكذلك, and similarly, حوى يحوي, it contains, what's the verb? حوى يحوي, to contain. And it contains suwaran, pictures, mulawwanatan. What is this verb? Lawwana, yulawwinu, to color something. And then ismul maf'ul. How do you know it's maf'ul? Mulawwin is the ismul fa'il. And mulawwan, one something which is colored. Mufa'al, mulawwana. Lawwana yulawwinu mulawwanatan. Litawdihi, again, waddaha yuwaddihu. So many, the doors open. This is the next level of Arabic. Waddaha. That's why I'm writing all these verbs. And don't worry if you don't get these verbs, they'll come with time. Anyways, waddaha yuwaddihu. They should not have a tajdeed. Anyways, waddaha yuwaddihu. Waddaha yuwaddihu. To clarify. توضيح. مصدر is توضيح معاني بعد الكلمات. And it mentions grammar rules. It contains pictures also for explaining meanings of some of the words. So it explains. It's a good dictionary. It's a universal dictionary. في كم مجلد هو? In how many مجلد is it? في كم مجلد هو? If you remember in book 2, he taught us if harfu jar comes before, we can say it in two ways. في كم مجلدا, and then في كم مجلدين. Both are fine. مجلدين. You can make it the tamiz of kam acting upon it, or fi can act upon it. في كم مجلدين. This is what he teaches. في كم مجلدين. In how many? Mujallad is also volumes. Jallada. يجلد. جلد يجلد. مجلد اسم المفعول مفعل. جلد to record something, I guess. جلد يجلد to bind something. Yeah, bind something. جلد يجلد, to bind something. مجلد. So many verbs. تعدد يتعدد. وفى يفي. مسائل حوى يحوي. لون يلون. وضح يوضح. جلد يجلد. In how many volumes is it? في مجلدين ضخمين, in two big volumes, two heavy volumes, two fat volumes. ضخم is thick volumes, two thick volumes. من مؤلفه, who is its author? What's the verb? ألف Allafa yu'allifu. Yu'allifu, to author, to compile. Allafa, to write a book. Allafa also means to join something. So fa'allafa, in the Quran it comes, fa'allafa bayna qulubikum. He joined between your hearts. Qulubikum. Allafa yu'allifu. Who's the author? So ismul maf'ul yu'allifu, like mudarris, mu'allif, compiler, author. Mu'allif, who's the author? Who is the author of this book? Allafahu jama'atun min ulama'il lughati. A big group, jama'a. Jama'a min ulama'il lugha. A group of scholars scholars of language have compiled it. Ahadar Hamidun. So this was the topic about the dictionary. So then what are they talking about? This guy saw a fat, thick dictionary and he explained that this dictionary is very nice. It has pictures, it has good explanation. And who wrote it? Scholars have written it. It's university dictionary. Now another topic, Ahadar Hamidun. Did Hamid come? Or did Hamid attend? Ha'ana dha ya ustadu. We learned ha huwa dha. So he wanted to ha huwa dha. Here he is. Ha hiya the. Here she is. Ha'ana dha. Ha'ana dha. Here I am. Ha nahnu ulai. Ha nahnu ulai or something. I forgot. It is ha nahnu ulai, I think. Ha nahnu ulai. Here we are. Here we are. So hanada, here I am. When you're looking for something, this is how you say. Hanada, ya ustad. Here I am, ustad. Kathura ghiyabuka hadhil ayyam. Ayyama ya hamidu. Kathura yakthuru. Karuma. Kathura, to become more. Something to become more. Yakthuru. Something to become more. Kathura yakthuru ghiyabuka. Yeah, this is the file of Kathura. Your absence has increased these days. Oh, yeah, Hamid. Hamid has an excuse, of course. Ja'a abi ila al-Madinatil Munawwara. My father came to Madina Munawwara al-usbu' al-madi. Or you can say fil usbu' al-madi, in the last week. Or if you want to remove fi, you have to make it mansub, because zarf, right? Any word describing time or place, you make it mansub. Usbu' al-madiya. Last week. So my father came. Fakuntu mashghulan. So I was busy. Kuntu ismu kana is here. And mashghulan, mansub, khabar kana. Bistiqbalihi. What's the verb form? 10. Istaqbala. Yastaqbilu. Istaqbilu. Istaqbala, istaqbilu. To welcome. Istaqbal is the masdar, form 10. Istaqbala, to welcome him. So I was busy in welcoming him. Wa khidmatihi. Khadama yakhdumu. Khadama yakhdumu. Yakhdumu. Sometimes they say yakhdimu also. Both are fine. Khadama yakhdumu or khadama yakhdimu. Bab nasara or daraba. Wa khidma is the masdar. Khidmah, to serve. Khadama yakhdumu khidmah. And I was serving him. I was serving wa tawti'ihi. Tawti'ihi wadda'a. Wadda'a. Yuwaddi'u. Wadda'a. Yuwaddi'u. Wadda'a. Wadda'a yuwaddi'u is to say farewell. Tawdi' is to say mustard, farewell. Now, wadda'a yuwaddi'u, to say farewell. Wadda'a yuwaddi'u. Now, wadda'a yuwaddi'u. Like in the Quran it comes, right? Ma wadda'aka rabbuka. Ma wadda'aka. In surah it says ma wadda'aka rabbuka wa ma qala. Ma wadda'a rabbuka wa ma qala. Wadda'aka. Wadda'a yuwaddi'u. Abandon, to say bye-bye. Your Lord has not taken leave of you. You're not, Lord has not said farewell to you. Rabbuka is the file of wada. Ka is mafulun bi. Wama qala yaqli, to detest. And he does not detest you, he does not hate you. Surah Ad-Duha, right? Ma wadda'aka rabbuka wa ma khala walal akhiratu khayrul laka min al-ula. So wadda, you waddu. Mudarris says, again he uses shart. Now, last time also he used this, right? Mahma yakun as-sababu faqad fatatka durusun muhimmatun. Mahma, if you remember last class, adatu shart yakun as-sababu. This is the shart, whatever, and tadzimu fi'lan, right? So yakunu, you drop the waw, it becomes with the sukoon, and then alif lam came, you give a kasra. Whatever is the reason, faqad fatatka durusun muhimmatun. Qad came, so you have to add a fa. Fata yafutu, miss. You have missed, or important lessons have been missed by you. You have missed. Muhimmatun, not for this. Durusun muhimmatun. Durusun muhimmatun. Hammama yuhammimu. Muhimma. Something to be important. Hammama yuhim. No, I don't think it is Hammama. Muhim. You have to look at this, but I'm not sure. Hamma. Hamma. Muhim. No. Okay. This is Hamma, I think. I don't know. We'll look into this. But it's not from two, I think. Mufa'il. Mufa'il. No, it's not. Muhim, it's three only. Like Hamma Yahummu, I think. No, I'm not sure. Abdul Salam says, how much more do we have? Let's read this page at least, inshallah. So this was done. And this is done. Another topic. Abdul Salam says, Anushagilul mukayyifa ya dukturu faqad ishtaddatil hararatu. Shaghala yushagilu. The verb is what? Shaghala, to start something. Mashghul, right? To be busy. Shaghala yushagilu. Yushagilu. Shaghala yushagilu, to start something. Machine, you start shaghala. Nushagilu, should we start? Al-mukayyifa, kayyafa yukayyifu. Kayyafa yukayyifu. Kayyafa yukayyifu. Kayyafa yukayyifu. And mukayyif is the master. Cool something, I guess. So mukayyif is AC. Mukayyif is AC, air conditioner. Should we? So these guys have ACs now because they are in lesson 16, right? So they became rich because they've completed so much. So they have an AC now. Because when he started book one, that was a long time back, they didn't have ACs. They had Medawahatun, just a fan. Now they have Mukayyif. Should we start the AC, or doctor, or Duktur? Duktur Abdur Rahim. فَقَدْ اشْتَدَّتِ الْحَرَارَةُ, because indeed, ishtadda, ishtaddu, form 8, we'll learn later on. Ishtadda, to become severe. Yashtaddu, ishtadda, yashtaddu, to become istidad. Ishtaddat al-harara, the heat has become severe. Ishtaddat al-harara, to AC, no? This isn't how. I didn't see this picture. The teacher says, La mani'a. La mani'a, there's no problem. This la is called La nafiyatu lil jins. La ilaha. Nafiyatu lil jinsi. And we talked about previously also, this makes it mabniya lal fath. La ilaha illallah. La mani'a. La mani'a. It gives a fatha. I mean, any time, I have no problem at all. La mani'a. Mana'im now, mana'. Yadkhulul muraqib. This inspector guy comes back again. Yadkhulul muraqibu. So anytime he wants to bring more verbs, muraqib will come. Ba'd at-tahiyyati. Hayya'a yuhayyi'u. Hayya'a. Hayya'a yuhayyi'u. Yuhayyi. like this, I think. Tahiyyatun. Hayya yuhayyi'u. Hayya yuhayyi'u. It's written on the ya. Hayya. To hayya. Yuhayyi'u. Yuhayyi'u tahiyyatun. Tahiyya. And this is the first thing we learn in Al-Arabiyyatu bayna yadayka. Tahiyyatu wa ta'aruf. Tahiyya. After saying salam, greeting. Remember, hanna'a yuhanni'u is to congratulate. Hayya'a yuhayyi'u, like hayya'tu. I said salam to you, is to greet. Hayya'a yuhayyi'u. Tahiyyatun. Ba'da tahiyyati, after greeting. Man arada an yashtarika fi mukhayyamil shababi falyusajjil ismahu fi maktabi. Again, condition, shart. Man arada, whoever wants to. An yashtarika. You can't hear. Can you hear me now? Man arada. No sound. Man arada. Can you hear me? No, I don't see any problem here. Everything's working fine. Naam. Man arada an yashtarika. Naam. Ishtaraka yashtariku, form 8. To participate. Ishtaraka yashtariku, form 8. How do we know it's form 8? After alif, then ta. Ishtaraka yashtariku, form 8. Fi mukhayyam. Khayyama yukhayyimu. Khayyama yukhayyimu. Khayyama yukhayyimu. To camp. Takhyim is camping. Mukhayyam is shabab. Youth camp. So whoever wants to participate in the youth camp, fal yusajjil. Sajjala yusajjilu. Sajjala yusajjilu, to record. So many verbs. It's just the rainfall of verbs. Don't worry about it. He'll give us enough practice for all these verbs, inshallah. This is the first class, so don't get overwhelmed with all these verbs. And it looks big. Just because it's big doesn't mean it's difficult. Sajjala yusajjilu, tasjil. Fal yusajjil. So fa came. This is all the shart, right? Whoever wants to participate in the youth camp. Fal yusajjil. Why is it fa? Because this is talabi. Fal yusajjil. Then he should record, and he should get his name written. Ismahu, his name written, fi maktabi, in my office. Fal yusajjil. Sajjala yusajjilu, to record or to give his name. He should give his name in my office. He leaves. He leaves. This is the job of his, to add more verbs and make it more long. Al-Mudarris says, Linasma'il hadith. I think we can stop here. No? He leaves, we'll stop. Inshallah, we'll read this, inshallah, from next class. No? Okay. So, and then start the exercises. So this muraqib leaves, inshallah. So we learned all these verbs. Let's go through the verbs. Hayya yuhayyu, tahiyya, khayyama yukhayyimu, to camp, sajjala yusajjilu, to record, shagghala yushaghilu, to start, kayyafa yukayyifu, to cool something, like mukayyif is AC. So the meaning is somewhat like that, I'm guessing. Ishtadda yashtaddu, form 8. Istaqbala yastaqbilu, khadima yakhdamu, wadda'a yuwaddi'u, ma wadda'aka rabbuka wa ma qala, kathura yakthuru, allafa yu'allifu. Write it down and try to conjugate all of these. That's how it will help. More the practice, the more it is. Jallada yujallidu, to bind a book. Ta'addada yata'addadu. Because this is like, it's not like nahu, where you just understand it, you get it. No. In sarf, this is sarf, right? Morphology of verbs. You need practice. You need practice. It's physical. It's not like, okay, I understood form 2 and that's it. No, it doesn't work like that. Form 2 is more about, you learn one thing, you practice a lot. And inshallah, someday if you do the sarf books also, that's what you see. There'll be one explanation and exercise will be a lot, like mathematics, no? Maths, that's how it is. Self is like that. That's why people don't like it, because understanding is one rule, like form 2, fa'ala yufa'alu. Now you try so many verbs. Now, before we leave, let us see the form 2, more verbs of this. Where's our ARIC notes? Form 2. This is form 2, right? The augmented letter, he says, that is mazid, fi'al sulasi al-madid. So fa'ala, nazzala, he sent down, brought down. Darrasa, he taught. Qattala, he massacred. Kassara, he smashed. Sabbaha, he praised, glorified. Sabbaha is to swim. Sabbaha is to praise, glorify. Form 2. Form 2. This is what is form 2. More on form 2. He gives all the conjugations, not all, but he just فعل ماضي فعل يفعل فاعل مصدر استفعيل and اسم فاعل مفعل درس يدرس درس تدريس مدرس مدرس نزل ينزل to bring down something, no? نزل تنزيل منزل منزل. Quran is munazzal and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is munazzil. He's the one who sent. Sabbaha is to glorify. يسبح سبح سبح باسم ربك الأعلى سبح باسم ربك الأعلى. Tasbih musabbih musabbah. Can you please post this pic on the group? This pic. Even I'm coming. Anyways. Let me just, maybe later I sent one, but even I'm there. Okay. قدر يقدر قدر تقدير مقدر مقدر. كسر يكسر كسر تكسير مكسر مكسر. Broken plural, جمع مكسر. جمع مكسر is to break something, to smash something into pieces. مكسر مكسر. باب تفعيل. Okay. So this is what is form 2. Okay, so go and practice this form 2, because if you don't practice, see, fa'ala, he gives all the conjugations of form 2. Fa'ala, fa'il, taf'il, mufa'il, mufa'al. See, form 2 is just doubling this letter. Taf'il, mufa'il, mufa'al. Form 2. Now, because later on we'll have form 3, form 4, form 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then mujarrad rubai, fa'alala, yufa'alilu. Then mazid rubai, tafa'alala, if'anlala, if'alalla. These are rare anyways, but we learn all these things in lesson 26, I guess. Tarjama, yutarjimu. Like tafa'alala, yatafa'alalu, if'anlala, like ikhran ja'a, and all these things we'll learn inshallah, because he teaches all these things in our book. So we have to learn. Okay, Jazakallahu Khair, barakallahu feekum. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.